The kind of steps we take to decorate our homes can totally change our experience of living at home, whether it be the living room, kitchen, or the bedroom. Today I am going to share with you all some of the things that I have done as a part of my home and kitchen which help me take the home to looking slightly better in an affordable way. Hello and welcome to Home Gupshup. Keep watching till the end to see some interesting small and big things that make a difference. I strolled through my house this morning to see what small changes I've done over the years to get that opulent look without breaking the bank, or more accurately, in a cost-effective manner. Please be aware that these are merely my observations and may vary from person to person, but it is my modest attempt to share those concepts with you. Now, organizers are a necessity these days. We can't get rid of them. And I also think that they make the house more livable. But sometimes some of these fancy tools don't look so fancy, especially in the kitchen. But the job they fulfill is marvelous, which is why I decided to swap out my regular Lazy Susan that is made of plastic with this beautiful dark wood Lazy Susan. Well, of course, this is not a mandatory thing, but the idea here is to make little changes in such things around the home that make a noticeable difference. For instance, switching out jars of different colors and heights to one where all look similar, or simply even using jars with bamboo lids make for a huge change in how the cabinets end up appearing. If you're thinking right now that these small changes cannot be cost effective, then consider Temu as a one-stop solution to all your problems. I bought a number of things from them that helped me upgrade the home in an affordable way. And the best part is that I have a discount code for first-time app users which will be super beneficial to save some more bucks. Open the app and enter the code in the search bar to avail the benefits. Decorating as a concept is not considered to be really cost effective by many, and surely I can understand why. But decorating in a functional way is totally something I would like for everyone to consider. For instance, I use this corner rack to not just display decorative pieces, but instead to give space to plants that anyways need some bright light from the window. So find things in your home that are both functional but can be decorated as well. Books, cake stands, boxes, baskets, and even some vintage pieces make for beautiful decor pieces, and one doesn't need to spend a penny on them. But while doing so, it's important we don't overdo it. Leave some empty space wherever that is you're decorating. I used this beautiful mini cake stand to elevate the lamp, hence creating an impression of more space. So negative space is the key. By that I mean it's important not to overcrowd any corner or space. Like previously, this shelf, without me even realizing, got super full of plants and their foliage. But then I decided to shuffle them a bit to make for some breathing space. There's a huge difference between owning less things or maintaining your things in a way that makes them appear less. In my view, having everything on show can occasionally create the appearance of an overly congested space, which is why I'm constantly searching for ways to conceal items while keeping them accessible. Numerous such items had accumulated on this bottom shelf. I then acquired this wooden box to organize all the miscellaneous items that I feel need to be here. It serves as a decorative piece in addition to hiding the commonplace items. Keep only one large box that takes negative space into consideration. It's a given that smart accessories or gadgets make our day-to-day lives super easy and helpful. But somewhere they also give off a luxury vibe to the space. They're generally very minimal and typically require less manual intervention, which means the space remains clean and tidy. I bought this foam dispenser that saves my time in the kitchen. I already have one in the washroom and I was convinced that I could use one here as well. Mix water and soap to get foam out of the dispenser. It comes with various levels of how much foam you'd like for it to dispense in one go. For me, 0.1 or 2 works best. I like that it sits right in this corner without me having to use both hands to get soap on the sponge in the middle of washing my dishes. This is a touchless bin, which is another simple gadget that does the job perfectly. I'll definitely say that this is not a basic requirement, but one that can again help us add that expensive feel or an opulent feel to any space. This can be found on Temu in an affordable range. I'm planning to keep it either in the home office or next to the sofa over here to help with dry waste like receipts, bills, or even plastic wraps. It's a no-brainer for me when I say that wood is elegance. I admit this is totally a personal choice, but I assure you it's one worth trying out. A wooden tray over a standard plastic one can instantly uplift anything. A wooden tray, cake stand, serving bowls, etc. are all in the same category, and I like to use all made of wood. I'm using this one to decorate things on the dining table or to basically put things together so that they look a little more organized and neat. The other way is to use it in the traditional way, the conventional way, and that is to help with serving. Well, let me admit, I am loving the darker wood tones these days, but wood in any shade adds the much needed coziness to any space. I also bought these coasters that are organic and come to use big time on a daily basis. Evening tea can be made special not with these things that we buy, but how we put together the things we have in a loving way. There's luxury in simplicity, and that's my mantra. Sometimes the easiest way to adorn any corner of the home is to do simple things and not anything over the top. A simple bunch of fresh flowers placed nicely can add to the aesthetics without much effort. But if you can't get fresh flowers, then go for the artificial ones. Flowers can never go wrong. I've done up the coffee table with a bunch of beautiful flowers here, a lamp and a tray. That's it. My idea of affordable decor is synonymous with simple decor, one that is elegant and minimal. I'd been meaning to create a nice zen corner in some part of the home, and this humidifier cum lamp cum mushroom-like thing is an all-in-one for me. It looks even better centered in the plants, with its beautiful changing colors, and the most soothing sound of dripping water makes for a calming atmosphere that we all need these days. Well, plants and some sound of water are the best bet to slow down in this fast-paced world. They say that nothing is more memorable than a smell. A good smelling home is the best accessory for any home. Incense sticks, in my opinion, are the easiest way to add a bit of nice fragrance without overdoing it. Because we also don't want to make it uncomfortable for anyone by going overboard. I found this minimalist looking stand on Temu that was quite fascinating for me, so I thought of giving it a try. If it's a matter of guests coming over, then having the entrance smelling good is the surest way to get the ball rolling on a positive note and set the right kind of impact. So consider fragrance as an easy way to upgrade the feel of your home. Another affordable, rather no-cost way to give an elevated look is by keeping the color combinations simple. And honestly, this applies even to the kitchen, where we all, and including myself, end up accessorizing way too much with many colors. A simple example would be the heat protectors that we often buy in many colors, even if the cookware is in a simple black. Muted tones can also be achieved in the living and the bedroom. These cushion covers that have a much subtler pink hue to them help with adding that elegance in this space. I'd say don't shy away from experimenting with colors to get a better understanding of what works best in your particular setup. I'm no expert, and honestly, any color is beautiful. I'm simply sharing what seems elegant and beautiful to my eyes. A home should resonate with oneself and not others. That goes without saying. On that note, I'll share the last and the final point. And that is to use black and white pictures instead of the colorful ones. Yeah, this is a new one. The reason why I'm sharing this is not because I have done it, but I've also learned this trick from many others. So those were my 2 cents on this topic, and I hope this added some value. Thanks to Temu for kindly sponsoring this video. Don't forget to type this code while you shop on the Temu app. Get amazing discounts and benefits. Find some affordable deals for yourself only at Temu. Until next time, here's Home Gupshup signing off.